One other question. It deals with disclosure, capital D disclosure. I've been hearing that for as long as I've been involved in studying this topic, and people are convinced that somewhere there's someone who knows the big picture and knows all this stuff. I don't know if you can answer it. You were deep inside. You weren't Secretary of Defense, but this was not disclosure. It disclosed some stuff. Is there somebody that knows the answers to this, the questions that we're raising here?
I sure hope so. I think part of my frustration is that the government doesn't like to talk to itself, and there were isolated stovepipes and pockets of expertise that may have existed, but because no one wanted to have the conversation, we had to operate in isolated pockets. And again, that's a problem. That's a problem for the government. It's a problem for our national security. It's a problem for the American people. It's like a corporation, like let's say Hewlett Packard or one of these big companies that's building a new type of computer over here, and yet these folks over here don't realize there's another component over here that's doing the exact same thing, right? That's not a very efficient use of resources. I can tell you that I worked within pockets of the U.S. government outside of the Office of Secretary of Defense. There were several pockets that we worked with, and they knew who we were, and we knew who they were. But was there somebody who had the master strategy on the phenomena? In the 10 years that I worked the program, that was not the case. Sad to say. I wish there was somebody, and maybe somebody comes out in a year from now and is encouraged by what other people are doing and says, okay, hey, you know what? This is it. But I never met that person, unfortunately, if a person like that exists. From my understanding, everybody kept telling me I was that guy. Scratching my head and saying, wow, it's a shame. I think we should probably be putting more resources into this, more talent.
Well, the program now, you said there is a program underway. Is it stovepipes again?
So I can't.
There's no BAS.
Again, I can't speak on behalf of what's going on today, because that's a question you'd have to ask the U.S. government. But I can tell you that before I left, there were individuals who were part of this effort, and another individual, senior individual, that was selected to replace me, and it was approved by significantly senior levels of the Office of the Secretary of Defense. So, whether or not they choose to continue to pursue this endeavor, I can't answer that. I have my own opinions, but and I wouldn't be surprised. But I can't answer on behalf of the U.S. government.